I was 17 when we arrived in the city. We had no doll. New York was hell. They say hell is hot, but hell is cold. The city was a cold inferno with a smoke coming out of the floor. We have left the lush and tropical island of Cuba for this? What had my mother done bringing me here? I had imagined New York City like a Flash Gordon movie where everything came out of machine and everything sparkled, including the men and women dressed in caves and neurofuturistic outfits. But that illusion went up the smoke pretty fast, like everything else in the city. For days, I was locked up in the apartment, staring at the brick wall, not wanting to go anywhere, thinking about the city of Havana, her beaches, my friends, until my mother came up with a brilliant idea. She thought will make me feel better. Mijito, let's go to Central Park, she said. But when I got there, it depressed me more. The tree without leaf, the dry grass, the horrible cold. I felt like my ears and nose were about to fall from my face. But then, it started to snow. And the white flakes started coming down, one by one. They fell on my head, and we all held our hand out to catch them. But they melted as soon as they fell into my cupped hands. They couldn't be caught. And then, like magic, the whole park was white. It was like nothing I haven't seen before. I felt like I was inside of a Christmas postcard. My mother, my brother, and I started playing in the snow like three kids. Right at that moment, I looked at my mother, and she was happy seeing that I was happy. And then made me more happy. The next day, my mom told me and my brother, one of you had to go to school and the other one to work. I was the older one, so I went to work. I worked a lot of odd jobs. I worked making novelty hats, as a janitor, a dishwasher, a photocopy repairman, a medical assistant in a Catholic hospital run by nuns. And finally, a waiter. Hey, let's hang our hat there for a minute. A waiter. I was waiting for a long time. For many, many years, I worked day and night as a waiter. I saw people eat and drink and get filled up, but I was empty. Lesson número 2 in life. If número 1 is to figure out where you come from, then número 2 is to figure out where you're going. I need to understand that question. You see?
Why was I placed on this earth?
So, while I was waiting tables, I started to study opera at Carnegie Hall. That was the beginning of my artistic career. The truth is that I enjoy singing those dramatic pieces very, very much. Problem was, I wanted to be a skinny, attractive, charming movie star like Cary Grant. And in opera, the leading man is always the opposite. Fat, sad, and tragic. That's when I realized that what I really liked was the acting part. But magic, you see, which is what acting is, lives in the underworld. And you need a guide to the underworld if you're going to survive. A man named Orestes, who later became my best friend, was my guide. Oreste is, of course, named after a Greek tragedy. Duh. He was the son of Agamemnon and Clytemnestra.
I think you mean Agamemnon and Clytemnestra.
I was in New York in my 20s, in the lobby of my building, and I run into this guy who says,
Do you bathe every day?
"What a strange way to present yourself."
Yes. Why?
I am your neighbor. Your bathroom is right next to my room, and I hear you sing the same Italian opera every day, and every day you get it wrong. I am of Italian descent, and you are doing a terrible job.
I felt offended, but I calmly replied,
Fuck you!
and then I got hold of my pride and I say maybe he could help me with the correct pronunciation. This was when he told me he had a theater group. Of course he did. Oreste Theater Group was small, and sometimes we did a theater on the streets and in the parks. All while I was still working as a waiter at night. But it still wasn't enough. I wanted to be a star. I was sick of serving people.
When someone is going to serve me? Thank you.
Stop having a pity party. Pity parties are like plagues.
Sounds like a pee-pee party to me.
Pity party? It does a party with everybody peeping in their pants? Cipriana, did I get that right?
No, Ruben. A pity party is usually defined as someone seeking pity from other people. So much so that it becomes a party. It's highly contagious. Airborne.
Back to the restaurant. I'm having a pity party. Oreste discussioning. And the guy at the table next to us turned to me and asked,
Things are going so bad for you because you have a dead man on your back.
What?
He's sucking you dry.
and the guy gives me a card and gets up and leaves. His card say, Certified Santero. P.A.
Wow!
Ruben, you're not going to believe that con man, are you? He's going to make you look like an idiot.
No! He's concerned about me. I see it in his eye when he gave me the card. He gave it to me like that. No. Besides, I got nothing to lose.
You have money to lose? These people are not cheap.
You want to know something, Oreste? It's about time that I need a good Santero. Everybody needs a good Santero. Look at Fidel Castro, okay? That Salaman bitch with all the things that he does, no one kills him. You know why? Because he has a good Santero.
Oh, really? That's why nobody kills him?
Obviously, okay? Besides, Oreste, I'm going to do this, okay? Also, I don't want to tell you everything, but you know, sometimes I felt somebody lay down next to me and I can hear him breathe. I know it's a dead man.
Nah, that's probably because you go to sleep with the wig you wear in the play, and the wig gets loose from your head and scares you.
That night, I couldn't go to bed without thinking about El Santero. In the morning, I decided to call him, and he immediately told me.
Ruben, this is the best decision you have made in your life. You must bring me 3 things: a turkey, a chicken, and a pigeon.
This better be worth it.